What up? What up? What up? What up? I actually want to still talk my talk as far as like what happened as far as like on this weekend. Um, I just now got done talking about the rum nitty and drugs thing, and little do you guys know, I did bad like I did blog as far as on Suge, as far as him basically like I basically was saying that Suge was retiring. That's what I was hearing from people. It was rumors. It was a big rumor on that, but now it's also rumors that that's not true. But I've been low key knew it's not true because I don't know about a battler that retired unless they just probably just went just super big on rap to the point where they can't afford to just go back battling and then they lose. You know what I mean? So this is my thing though. Since you not retiring, should I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. If you know that you could get it together, then just get it together. Because at the end of the day, I'm just being real with y'all. I don't remember the last time Shotgun Suge won a battle. I just can't recall. I don't remember when Shotgun Suge won a battle. I don't remember the last time he won a battle. I do not remember. Like did he win his battle versus Mike P? I didn't even really like that type of comparison. But for some apparent reason, them type of battles they turn out to be classics and they turn out to be very, very good. But that probably was his last W, man. I mean, Shotgun Suge dang near lost the franchise. He dang near like he lost to Geechee Gotti, he lost the franchise, he lost to JC. I mean, I know you weren't gonna throw down the opportunity as far as going on BET. That was real, big for you. That's really, really good on your resume. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope. But then in the middle of that, you got JC at the lockdown in Philly. JC messed around in body bags. You messed around in 3-0'd you. And then I don't know. It's like Shotgun Suge is really like talking about as far as the pensmans and things like that. And it's like, man, like when you come at the pensmans, come at their throat. You already know what to do with, I guess, with all of the street cats that you supposedly like went against. So it's like when you actually go against these writers, you can't run out of gas with these writers. You gotta stay on fire, man. You got him, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta stay on fire because when you start going against like the dudes that's not punchers, sometimes when dudes try to street talk you or whatever, sometimes they don't really go too good in their favor, and then like their round just drops. But when you going against a writer, they're doing anything to make their pen very, very creative to destroy you to the point where they don't really even have to get personal with you. They could just destroy you with the pen. I don't want to see no Chilla Jones against no Shotgun Suge. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That is a very, very, very big preference battle. And I already know what style I'm going to prefer at the end of the day. And guess what? When it gets to a writing or when it gets to the street talk or whatever, like let me tell you this. I just prefer talking that talk to somebody. But you also got bars to actually back it up. That's just the type of style that I like. That's just the type of style that I like. Like when people just okay good with the pen, then when they get on the big stage, they pen could just be just so great. It could just be just so great. But at the end of the day, it's just like it ain't really hitting like that on the like it's not really hitting like that on the stage. So right now, you being up in a small room with Chilla Jones, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to see that. Chilla Jones ain't nobody to play with right now. That's actually gonna be my next thing that I'm actually gonna be talking about too. With that last battle. But man, it's just like, you making the vets like look a certain way. Going against Jada Nightwing. Hey, this is the first time URL actually has something as far as like for like the rookies to do. And Jada Nightwing now experience this every 2 week thing, every 1 week thing to the point where he could probably be very, very ain't no probably. Jada Nightwing is gonna be very, 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 very dangerous. Woo, man, hey, Jada Nightwing is gonna be very dangerous, bro. Hey, he now lost to 25K. He know how that feels. He know how it feels to be unknown. He know how it feels as far as like when he chokes. He know how all that feels. And then so for him to go against Suge, keeping that energy, oh man, Suge just made certain things like look bad, man. He just made certain things look bad. You know what I mean? But I guess what I'ma say for Suge is that he was basically saying that he basically, I guess, like want to hurry up and just get back in the ring. Now, when you get back in that ring, hey, I just hope you, I just hope that you just do what you got to do at the end of the day. I just hope that Suge just do what he got to do, because right now you showing these people that you could be willing to just be inconsistent, man, and then they could have a reason to be like, I took out a vet, I took out Suge, and I don't think Suge want to hear certain things like that. You shouldn't. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think his last battle, the last battle that he probably won was Snake Eyes. That was the last battle he probably won. But my thing is though, I do like look at Suge like, okay, you should be the gatekeeper, you know what I'm saying, to them type of, like, to the young dudes that's coming up. And he is that already, but then sometimes in the back of my head I just be like, but I do have a feeling they gonna be Suge. And then they just come, they be Suge. Chef Trez be Suge, Franchise be Suge, Saga arguably be Suge, Geechee most definitely be Suge. Geechee got a 30. Made Suge, like, you know what I'm saying, like, look a certain way, man. So I don't know, man. So at the end of the day, you know, shouts out to Suge though. But I guess he's not retiring. But like I said, I wasn't going for that anyway. I wasn't going for that. You know what I mean? But you know, shouts out shouts out to Suge though, man. Shouts out to Suge. Keep up the good work. And the battle that you go, the battle that you end up having this time, with like whoever you battle, hey, you better try to make it a debatable, a classic, or win or something. Definitely don't lose. I would just say don't go up in there and slip, because the way how this battle rap stuff is built today, I feel like as long as you don't slip and you have a very, very big fan base, because I know a lot of fans like Suge, so as long as you have a very, very good fan base and you basically don't choke and you just come with your rounds, they're going to book you for the next one. That's all what's going to happen, Suge. You know? Like, when they get the mainstream, when I listen to certain artists who I like or whatever, and then like when I hear their album and I feel like it's too commercial or whatever the case might be, and I speak as far and I speak on it as far as like me not really liking them like that, as far as when they make their mainstream, they still go on interviews and just be like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, you know, I had to, you know, come out of my shell, you know, I did this, I did that, I made a song with Jill Scott, I did this, I did that. But at the end of the day, it is business. But I'm just saying, they're still not saying that they didn't really live up to their hype when they all of a sudden decided to basically make their mainstream album. They still didn't basically live up to their hype. But at the end of the day, guess what? Guess what? They still selling. They still selling out shows. So that's all what's going on up in the battle rap community today. So you got a big fan base. Surf got a big fan base. New Jersey Twerk got a big fan base. Tate Rock got a big fan base. Who else got a big fan base? Chess got a big fan base. Lord have mercy. So I know what I'm saying. So I know Suge got a big, very, very big fan base too. You got people like Shaq calling you out, man. Get it together though. Most definitely get it together. But shouts out to Suge, Battle Rap Chuck 92, your boy. I'm out.